Okay, we made it.
Hi.
Finally. I'm just saying, right? With my ceiling fan up there showing and everything else. Okay, so Joey, I want to thank you for participating at our Whiskey Women in Wisdom. And I have no whiskey, ladies, because I had to bring myself from downstairs to upstairs. But Howie got some whiskey. So here we go with this. So, okay, so let's.
With you if we were closer.
Right? I wish we were.
I know.
Hey, Miss Gray, how you doing? Yay. Okay, so look at here. So tell me about you. Let's start off that way. Tell me who Howie Wright is. Woo woo. Who are you?
Oh, we start with the hard questions first.
Yes, wow. Let's get it out the way.
He's into this a little bit. Woo. Well, so I'm the Houston Austin marketing manager for the Law Tigers. But who Howie Wright is just a fun-loving American Texan, love riding motorcycles, barbecue, red, white, and blue-blooded American Texan.
Hey, where are you from originally?
Originally, I was born and raised Vandalia, Ohio.
Oh, look at there. Yeah. Okay. So, are you a Cleveland, Ohio fan?
No. I just flush it down. No, I'm sorry. No. So I grew up a Bengals fan, and they always disappointed me on my birthday because back in the day, the Super Bowl was in January. And the 49ers, I do not like the 49ers because they beat the Bengals every time.
Oh, so that means you must.
Joe Montana. So
that means you must be a Cowboy fan since you're up here in Texas now.
I love Cowboys, but I'm a Texans fan. I'm in Houston, got to support the hometown team.
Okay.
And I got my Texans gear, and the Texans have been pretty nice to me and Law Tigers, and been to some games. Went to a couple last year. Got to take some people with me. Very, very, very nice and everything.
Sweet. So, how long have you been riding, and what do you ride?
Oh, well, I like to ride anything with two wheels like I stole it. No, just kidding.
Hey, now, there you go.
Yeah, we gotta have fun, right? It's Whiskey Wednesdays, Women Wisdom.
Absolutely, this is true.
So, I started riding when I was back in the Marine Corps, 2008, about 12 years. 13 years ago now. 13 years ago now, when I got stationed in North Carolina, I bought my first Harley Davidson. A lot of my fellow teammates had bought bikes. Been thinking about buying one. Did not want to try to learn in Southern California. So North Carolina was the right place to learn. And I got hooked. I've been in a committed relationship with bad decisions and motorcycles for 13 years. Bad decisions are a lot longer. Motorcycles, 13 years.
Yeah, I would say bad decisions and sometimes motorcycles and whiskey all go together, right?
All go together. Oh, just let me get a new part for this and I'm done. Oh, no. We got to do some more. Let me get another bike.
Yeah. Hey, sometimes I think I need to hook for parts because those Harley parts are expensive. Don't play.
Hey, sometimes I think I got to go back to, the former life, like on a pole for motorcycle parts. But no, so I currently ride. I currently have 3 Harleys. I have an 87 FLH. I have an 03 Softail Deuce that I'm rebuilding right now. And my daily go-to long haul bike is my 2018 Road Glide Special.
Sweet. Very nice. Well, we love men on bikes. So that is definitely a plus. So you were in the military, right?
I was in the Marine Corps for 16 years. So okay. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot, learned a lot, got a lot of good life lessons out of it. And if you ask me if I would do it all over again, absolutely I would.
There you go.
Loved it. Made some good connections. And, we say connections, but I'm just going to call it as it is. I extended my family from blood to non-blood.
And that's a merge because leaving that background and then getting into Harley life, we're like a family. I mean, we like other motorcycle riders, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But once you're on a Harley, you have that Harley connection with other people, regardless if it's chapter people or just people that ride a Harley, period. It's a family.
It is. It's a family. That's one of the things, like, I always say, like, hey, we all ride in the Law Tiger family. That's not a sales pitch. That's facts. That's truth. That's 100%.
Yeah.
But we all call it a family without ever being told to call it a family, because
Gotcha.
we're a family. We don't see each other all the time, but we talk. We're a family. We ride. We're passionate about everything that we do with motorcycle in the community. And it doesn't matter if it's Harley. Of course, I'm a Harley guy and everything, and I love Harleys and I work on Harleys, but I love motorcycles as much as I love barbecue.
Oh, come on. Because I was telling the girls earlier.
I saw your intro this morning about, about what tonight was going to be. And I was, you got me smiling, because barbecue, motorcycles is my passion, but the way you talk about my barbecue. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you got to really rub it and massage it and rub it in there and spank it and roll it over.
You do. I sometimes I talk to it. I talk sweet, sometimes a little dirty, mainly sweet, and that's why my food's so good, because there's a lot of passion and heart into it.
So you're telling me you're talking sweet to the meat?
Talk sweet to my meat. I do, and it always does me well. It always does me well.
You're gonna have to give me a recipe that we can share with the ladies.
I would love to. I'll give you guys the recipes all day long. Maybe what we could do one time is collaborate and do a little cooking, and I'll actually demonstrate and show. Oh!
You hit a button. You talking about barbecue, beer, and whiskey?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so there.
We can collaborate a different way, and I'll do like a little cooking demonstration of what I do, and talk to the meat. Sometimes I sing.
Like what kind of songs? Like opera, country?
Usually rock and roll songs, but I sing to myself.
I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm just learning so much. Ladies, let me get a thumbs up if you would like to hear Howie sing.
I usually don't read Facebook comments when I post stuff, but I'm seeing these comments and I'm kind of blushing a little bit.
Spank it. Okay. Okay then. You're gonna have something to live up to here in a minute.
Right?
Okay.
Hey, I can, unlike Tom Cruise in Top Gun, writing checks his body can't cash, I actually can cash them.
Well, I will say this. You did real good to cash some checks at the event that I went to in Round Rock, but we ain't gonna speak of that. But that was a heck of an event. That
was a heck of an event. That was fantastic, and I so loved you showing up for that. Like, you made it. Like, it was awesome. We got to do that again.
Okay, so tell me, to switch over a little bit.
Yeah.
Tell me about Law Tigers.
All right, Law Tigers. So we're motorcycle injury lawyers. I'm the marketing manager for Law Tigers for the Houston, Austin area. I also cover Waco, Killeen, College Station, Beaumont, Victoria, and Austin. I said Austin, Fredericksburg as well. So what Law Tigers is, and we're within many states, but all we do is cover motorcyclists who've been injured in accidents. And we all ride within the Law Tiger family.
The fact that you represent us and that you ride, that's a huge deal. That means you understand us as bikers, and you know the danger that we're in when we ride.
Exactly. And that's what makes us stand apart from anybody else. Like, we ride, we know how it is. If I didn't ride and I was talking to you about motorcycle injuries, like, hey, you should use us, you wouldn't really want to use us. We like to use, I like to use an analogy, and you're not going to go in for heart surgery and talk to a general surgeon about your heart surgery, right?
No, I wouldn't.
We specialize in motorcycle injuries, and that's all we deal with day in, day out. We all ride, and that's why we bring more to our clients than anybody else can. And when I hope no one ever has to call us, because that means
Sure.
you had a bad day. But if you do, when you're with us, or your family, we take
So,
care of you. Absolutely.
so
All the
walk me through what that looks like. If someone had an accident, walk me through what that would be. What's the steps? Because I've not been in that situation. I've been riding for over 30 years. I've only had one accident, and it wasn't something that needed to be claimed or anything of that nature. Someone pulled in front of me. I was going way too fast because I was on a sports bike, and young, dumb, and full of cum, as they say, and laid it down.
You're already assuming it's your fault. That was before. No.
Okay, so I'm learning, so I'm teaching.
So you get in an accident. One of the first four things. Yeah, look where my camera's at. First four things that a lot of riders don't know. One, get to safety. Two, call the police, file a report, get the pictures. Don't leave the scene. Three, seek medical attention. You got adrenaline running through your body. You're going to be like, oh, I feel fine. I've been in an accident, and it was my own. It was road conditions. It was my own fault on that one. It was road conditions, no one else.
Sure.
And I did. I felt fine when I woke up from being unconscious. Felt fine. Yeah. And but the next day, oh yeah, I had bruised ribs, shoulder, neck, everything hurt. And then contact a lawyer. If you don't feel comfortable with us, you don't have to call us. If you got somebody you feel comfortable with, but contact the people who know. Contact a lawyer, talk to them. We give free case evaluations. It's free to talk to one of our attorneys.
So we have to wait till like 8:00 in the morning and call like 9 a.m., 8 a.m. or whatever?
1-800-LAW-TIGERS is open 24/7.
Okay. Oh, yeah. First of all, I didn't know that. And second of all, I didn't do any of those things that you said. I didn't do none of the four.
1-800-LAW-TIGERS open, call 24/7, and talk.
Okay.
Someone will answer the phone.
So we don't need to be calling and be like, hey, can I talk to Howie?
Hey, you can say, I know Howie, and okay. it will go a long way.
Okay.
Everything. But the first person you're going to talk to probably won't know who I am, because we do have a call center in Phoenix, Arizona, and everything. But it will get routed to where where you are, your location, and you'll talk to the local law firm.
Hey, do you guys sell motorcycle insurance?
We don't. So that's a common question. Like when we're at events and we're talking to people and they say, hey, we don't need motorcycle, we don't need insurance. We don't sell insurance. We're not insurance. We are motorcycle injury lawyers.
Okay, gotcha.
That's what we do.
Okay. Well, I have a question from one of the ladies. She wants to know, what was your job in the military?
Oh, well, I was in communications. I was a field radio operator.
Okay, so you're going to have to explain that.
I carried a heavy thing on my back.
Sounds like my ex-husband.
I carried heavy things.
Okay.
And I talked on the radio.
Okay. So communication specialist.
Communication's key. I think that's one of the reasons why I'm successful at what I do. Not only because I ride, but communicate.
Well, here's the thing. I've known you for a little bit, and the times that we have seen each other, just a little bit, but I've been very impressed because when we've been at the events, you've always took a lot of time to talk to the ladies to make sure that you've educated them, to let them know the severity of what can happen if they're in an accident and what they need to do, because a lot of times that's not something that we put a lot of thought into.
Yeah, and I do that because I care, and we all care in the Law Tigers family. Like we all do, and even if you talk to one of the other market managers at an event, they're going to do the same thing. Like we are all very passionate about riding motorcycles and being in the community, and we want to help out our fellow riders. Like that's why we're here. Honestly, that is why we are here. We are passionate. I love motorcycle events. I love going to the shows. I love talking to people.
So do do we have to pay a monthly fee or anything of that nature?
No. So we get confused with some other lawyers that require a monthly subscription fee, and we are not that. You just call us if you need us. But I hope, and we all hope in the Law Tiger family, that you never have to give us a call. That means you had a bad day, but we'll make that bad day a good day for you.
So what's some common mistakes that people make after having a motorcycle accident?
All right. They leave the scene of the accident without getting a police report or filing a police report. When you do that, it's really hard for a case. It's not impossible, but it's hard. They think they're not injured because they got adrenaline running through their bodies. Kind of one of the mistakes I already talked about. Oh no, I'm good. I don't need to go to the hospital.
Okay.
They also assume they're at fault. Kind of like what you said earlier. I'm on a sport bike, I was going too fast.
Yeah.
Don't give up anything until all the facts are in.
Okay.
You might feel like you were at fault, but you don't know what the other driver was doing. The driver or someone else was doing at the time of the accident.
Okay.
And the last one, call your insurance company right away and say that you were in an accident.
Gotcha.
Hold off on that. Talk to an attorney.
Oh. So wait before we even call them.
Before you even call the insurance company, talk to an attorney. It's free. Insurance companies aren't always out for your best interests.
Go figure.
Right?
Who knew?
Yeah.
Okay, so with your company there and everyone riding, how are you divided up in the Texas area? Because I know you said you had your region. So
in Texas, there's 4 market managers here in Texas.
Okay.
So one of them runs. So our North Texas marketing manager, phenomenal. All of our marketing managers, phenomenal. So he has the Dallas, Fort Worth, Abilene area. Our South Texas marketing manager has San Antonio, Corpus Christi, all the way down to the border. And our new West Texas market manager, which West Texas is new for us, Amarillo, Odessa, El Paso area.
Okay. So I have an unusual question. Tell me why you do events. Like, I know why I go to the Harley event. Why does Law Tiger show up at the events?
Well, there's more than one answer to that.
Okay.
So we're, market managers. We want to get out there. We want to get in front of people. So learning about our brand, and we support the motorcycling community because we're a part of the motorcycling community. Yeah. So going to events, supporting the events, whether, we set up as a vendor or we're a sponsor, we want to support the events. It doesn't matter if it's a huge Harley Davidson dealership or a big rally like Rot Rally, or a good rally that's not small, but like Ladies in Leather. The Ladies in Leather rally. We want to be there, right?
That's where we met.
That's where we met. That's where we form connections.
Yeah.
That's why we go to events. And I love getting, and we all love getting that one-on-one time with our fellow riders and sharing our experiences. And I love the connections, like going to events and then seeing people, 500 miles away from an event I was just at, or 400 miles, and I see them again. And it's like, oh, you rode over here. We talk about the riding, we talk about the experience, we talk about the area. I love events, and that's why we go to events. We are part of the motorcycling community. We are heavily involved into it.
That's good, and that makes me feel good. If anything ever happened, which knock on wood, there you go. I don't want it to, but I would want to be in the hands of someone that I knew that understood, because to me, the reason for that is, if you're going to handle my case, if you're someone that doesn't ride, you don't know anything about what's going on in my mind or how I feel or how important it is to me that my bike get fixed or things in general, or how the mindset would be of people that are in cages. They don't always pay attention. They're on their cell phones. I don't want someone just to assume that I did something wrong. And I think that someone that doesn't ride, I don't think they understand that completely at all.
Exactly. And that's 90% of what the, oh, it's the biker's fault.
Yeah.
They're going too fast. They're a biker. They're an outlaw.
Oh, that's real big. That is real big. Sure.
That is real big. And that's none of that. None of that. But that's the perception. That's perception. That's why you call us. We deal with this day in, day out, and we've been doing it. We've been doing it in the Texas area. We've been doing it in Texas for almost 20 years. Law Tiger's been around for almost 20. Law Tiger's been around for 20 years. We started in Phoenix, Arizona.
That's half your age.
Why you gotta call my age out?
Okay, well, as long as you're not calling mine out, because you got a birthday coming up. I happen to know you got a birthday coming up.
I mean, you're 29. I understand that. I know more.
Yeah, that's a good answer. Okay, so before we get off of here, tell me some more about this barbecuing, because I'm really interested in that.
I love barbecue. Love barbecue. Love barbecue.
I love eating it.
Love motorcycles, riding motorcycles, doing going to Law Tigers. So I've been barbecuing. So I started barbecuing 10 years ago. No. Yeah, 10 years ago. We're in 2000. We're in 21. I started barbecuing.
We are.
2011. I was laid up from a shoulder surgery watching Destination America and Barbecue Pitmasters. So I had to have my shoulder surgery and everything. Hold on, I got to do one thing. What's up, Stephanie? I went to high school with her. I went to school with her.
Did you really?
I did. She's from my hometown.
Hey, now.
So I started watching Barbecue Pitmasters. I started out on a $70 Weber pit, little bullet smoker, and I've expanded. Just like all of us in motorcycles, we start out on something that we're like, cool, let's get comfortable with it, and then we expand. And next thing
we do.
Stable full of motorcycles. Doesn't matter the brand, but yeah. So I've evolved, and when I retired from the Marine Corps, I started doing barbecue competitions for a couple of years, and you can see some trophies behind me from that.
So you got those Pitmaster awards.
And Pitmaster awards. I also got a first place Bloody Mary award sitting behind me as well. So I do know how to make a drink, I guess. Oh,
I love me some Bloody Marys. Okay, do you put bacon in it or no bacon or okra?
Okay. Candied bacon.
Okay.
Spicy okra.
I
load it up. Speaking of which, I know you're going to be in the Houston area here soon.
I am.
I think I'm going to have to bring you a Bloody Mary. I'm going to have to bring you one of my award-winning Bloody Marys.
I will take it. I am coming up. You want to tell the ladies why I'm coming up?
Yep, I'm going to tell the ladies why you're coming up. So on January 16th, Mancuso Harley Davidson, our bad girl 24/7 is coming down because she's going to be a brand ambassador for Law Tigers. And Mancuso Harley Davidson, the Mancuso family of dealerships is having a women's riding event. They want women to ride. If you're thinking about riding, come into this event. They're going, and it's just not Harleys. They're having their entire power sports line out there from Team Mancuso. They're going to be out there with bikes, everything. If you want to get on 2 wheels, 3 wheels, get in a slingshot. Well, slingshots are 3 wheels. Sorry.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Come out to this event, January 16th. It's going to be at Mancuso Crossroads in Cypress, Texas. Come out, check it out. Very own Dr. St. James is going to be down there with me. I'm going to be there. We're going to have a blast. Make sure you also, if you want to get more information about Law Tigers, events in your areas, a thing I'm going to start doing on Fridays on my social media pages is the Friday Ride Report on Law Tigers Houston and Austin Facebook pages, and on Instagram, Law Tigers HTX ATX.
Okay.
The full ride reports of events going on in the market area that I cover. Also, if you're not in my market and you're in another market, just type in Law Tigers and then type in the big city that is in your market. Or if you just be Law Tigers Oklahoma, Law Tigers Arkansas, Law Tigers Louisiana. Just type that in and you can start seeing events that are popping up. We love to be with everybody who has a passion for motorcycles, and that's everyone who rides.
Oh, that's lovely. I love to hear that. So, ladies, did you hear what he said? Guess who is going to be an ambassador for Law Tigers? Oh, me. Okay. Yeah. So, ladies, I'm very excited about that. And thank you, Howie, for the opportunity. I'm very tickled about that as well, to be able to help you grow your market share and us do things together. Ladies, go on Instagram and Facebook and find all the Law Tiger offices you can. Start with Howie's, obviously, like them, and then just flood Howie's page. Tell them how to find you. Flood his page with some love, and let's help him move through his market. How can they find you?
They can find me on my Law Tigers page.
Yes, yes.
So I cover Law Tigers Houston and Law Tigers Austin. My Instagram is Law Tigers _HTX_ATX for Houston, Texas, Austin, Texas.
Okay, so make sure when we finish our broadcast, you send me that, and I will put it on there so they can get with you. And also, aren't you going to be with Ladies in Leather again in September?
I am this September. Ladies in Leather is going to be in College Station, the Ranch Harley Davidson. Gotta love them. Female owned. Susan Gibson owns the Ranch Harley Davidson. If you have not been there, if you have not met Susan and her staff, that's family. I can't even say her staff. Her family. You're in for a treat. You're in for a treat. I'm looking forward to Ladies in Leather coming up in September in College Station, Brian. It is going to be awesome.
Absolutely. Okay.
Going to be awesome.
But one of the ladies, Melissa, wants to know if you have something. Is there a Law Tigers in North Carolina?
There is a Law Tigers in North Carolina. We are in North Carolina now. So follow Law Tigers North Carolina. Melissa, if you have any other questions, hit me up on Messenger on Law Tigers Houston, or hit Dr. St. James up and I'll get your answers. Anyone have any questions about Law Tigers? You can also go to lawtigers.com and see all the states that we're in. We are in a lot of states. It's a shorter list of the states that we're not in than the states that we are in. Go to lawtigers.com. You want to up to date, you want to get on our VIP list, go to lawtigers.com, scroll down, become register to become a rider benefit. Everything is free.
Nice.
We'll say that again. It's free, not a subscription. Nice. It's free. Put in your email address. You're going to get a nice little gift pack.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that. Yay. I tell you, thank you so much for having us. I mean, just joining us. I appreciate it bunches.
It's been a pleasure. I always enjoy chatting with you, and I'm glad that I get to do it on your show.
Thank you. I'm very tickled. So I'm going to see you on the 16th. And we're going to be blowing you up. And if you need anything else, don't hesitate. Let us know. We're going to be here for you. And let's kick ass for 2021.
Absolutely. I got to do a disclaimer real quick.
Please do.
I don't condone, nor do Law Tigers condone drinking and riding. Everything in moderation.
There you go. Oh, very well said. Yes. So will you come out? Will you come and be a guest again at another time?
Absolutely. I'd love to be on. Maybe next time, I'll just cook some barbecue for y'all.
Okay, so I'm totally digging that. Totally digging that. We're gonna have to definitely get together on that.
We are. Let's do it.
All right, ladies, Dr. St. James leaving here with Howie Wright with Law Tigers. Go find his page, go blow him up, refer him to other women. Let's show him some love. He is going to be with Amber again in September, and we're just really tickled. Dr. St. James, ladies, be bad, be bold, and ladies, go find somebody's face to sit on because sex is important. Bye.